Hey everyone, it's Kai from Kool Collectibles. It's the start of April, so I'm back again for another quarterly collection update for 2016. And if you follow the page, you'll probably know that I've been gradually showing the photos of these two large cabinets that I've finally put together. This one here is the original one that I got. So the story behind this is pretty much a bit of bad luck turning out into a bit of good luck. Because the one that I originally got, and you probably can't even see it now, because it's hidden away at the back there, but the one that I originally ordered, it came damaged with a pretty big bend or a dent in this aluminium frame, because the forklift driver actually drove one of the those pins, whatever they call them, into the cabinet and dented it. So I contacted the retailer, and they essentially sent me a replacement without me needing to send back the damaged one. But all they sent me was the frame and the door, so they pretty much gave me the shell of everything except the top panel and the glass shelves. So essentially I was able to put together the full shell, and squeezing the panels past the dent, and I just went to our local hardware store here in Bunnings and got the top panel cut to shape, and then I ordered the glass shelves from the same retailer. So all up I got two shelves for pretty much just over the price of one. So essentially that was a bit of good luck that went my way. So that's pretty much the biggest change over the last 3 months or so, with me finally rearranging everything to put these two big cabinets in. So I've rearranged the D12s here, and I've moved the big old IKEA Expedite shelf over on this side, with most of my books and smaller 80s cartoon figures, and the other D12s here. And then this was my previous low wide cabinet that I had from the same retailer as the big ones over on the other side. So for the last 3 months or so, the figures that I've pretty much got, I did get Hot Toys Vader at the start of the year, so definitely glad to finally have that. I did do a comparison between that and the old Sideshow Return of the Jedi version, and I did end up pretty much recommending that the Hot Toys version is my preferred version overall, just based on build quality. These guys down here, I can't remember which ones I got this year, whether or not it was Luke and Obi-Wan, but of course there is the single gap there for, of course, Princess Leia coming out hopefully in the next month or so. So can't wait to finish that. Not sure if I've got anything down here within the last 3 months. The Sand Trooper, I can't remember if that was this year or last year, to be honest. I could have got the Sand Trooper this year. I did get Kylo Ren in January, I think, and also recently the new First Order Snow Trooper, and that is a beautiful figure. So I'm definitely glad to have those guys. And the space that you see there is waiting for Rey and BB-8, of course, and Finn. I didn't get the Finn 2-pack. I don't need another First Order Stormtrooper, so I'll be happy enough with Rey, BB-8 and Finn. And I'm surprised that they haven't announced a Poe Dameron yet. I'm not sure what is happening with that, but hopefully they do him as well to complete, I guess, the core characters for me out of the first movie. This shelf, nothing really new there, and nothing really new there as well. Down here I did finally get the Pop Culture Shock Ryu and Satsuken exclusive. I wasn't going to display this card, but I figured why the hell not. I mean, there's only, what, 300 in the world. Not that edition sizes really bother me too much. I'm just glad to finally have a pretty definitive Ryu in my collection, and he does look pretty damn good. I was going to pre-order the Ken, but it's in the Street Fighter V style, which I don't really like, so I'll see what happens out of there. But for this particular shelf, I did get the Sha Wujing as well, which was the second figure in the line, and Zhuba Jie, I think, just was announced as being released in some photos, so hopefully I'll be able to get that in the next month or so as well. They are beautiful figures, and I'm definitely glad to have them in the collection. I have decided to get the Asmus Toys Fellowship figures as well, so if I could get the Journey to the West gang and the complete Fellowship, it'll be two amazing troops off on their crazy adventures in this display at least. So looking forward to finishing that. On this shelf here, not too much that's different. I did get R5D4 and I did have to get a replacement, which was okay since they assembled the front leg the wrong way around, but there was no problem in getting a replacement from Pop Culture Superstore here in Australia. So no issue there. These guys are pretty much the same. Not sure if any of these came this quarter either, but I am loving the Bishoujo line, and I can't wait to get Ibuki next. I think she's up next. Regarding the Bishoujo, I did get Lady Deadpool recently, so I'm definitely glad to increase the comic line. So these are all the Kotobukiya statues that I've got up here, and a couple of the Bishoujos down the end. So I think they've got some really great, awesome stuff coming with Lady, Thor and Loki as well, Kill Bill, Edward Scissorhands, so lots of cool stuff coming. Nothing too much to report here. I'm still waiting on BBTS to send through the Sand Trooper in this Samurai line, and hopefully the Royal Guard comes out in April as well. The old Bishoujos there, nothing too much there. I did get the Big Boys Toys Hong Kong Chun-Li recently, and hopefully their Guile isn't too far behind. They'd have shown some teaser pics of that, and it does look pretty damn amazing. These two shelves, I do love the old iconic bulls from the 90s, so I'll never get rid of those figures. But these clones and the two Spider-Man figures here, I am tossing up whether or not I should sell these, because I do love the clone commanders. They're, I guess, bang for buck in playability and posability. You can't really go past these guys. Sideshow does a great job with them, but in terms of all the upcoming stuff coming this year from Hot Toys and Sideshow, across, there's recently the Aliens figures, Batman versus Superman, can't remember what else there is. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that's I really am more interested in. So I'm just going to have to think hard about what I do with these figures. I've never actually sold any of my 1/6 scale figures, but I guess back in the day when I went a little bit crazy on these figures, I probably bought them when I shouldn't have. So these will be first off the sale rank if I go down that path. Transformers Masterpiece, I did get MP21R Red Bumblebee there, and MP26 Road Rage, and MP14C Clampdown that you see on the left there. And I do love the homages to the old Diaclone range in these color ranges, so I love those. Also got Ironhide that you see there, and MP28 Hot Rod. Unfortunately, MP29 and 11NR with Ramjet and Shockwave, they're on the way right now and probably have arrived in the country, but I won't get them for another day or so. So I couldn't do the review before I did this collection update. But hopefully you can click that subscribe button and stay tuned for those two reviews coming up. The Lego UCS X-Wing, I've had that for a while, but only just recently got around to finishing the build to go with my Slave One and TIE Fighter over on the other side. And I've just displayed it with Sideshow Luke there. And I guess the big news recently is they did announce the Snowspeeder Luke for what I think is a pretty ridiculous $270 US. I bought this Luke from Sideshow, the exclusive version, for I think it was $240 or $250, and at that time that was a pretty damn ridiculous price as well. But I do like the outfit. They did a great job on the outfit, but again they did a pretty substandard job on the head sculpt, in my opinion anyway. So I'm not sure how the Snowspeeder Luke is going to turn out, but for $270, I'm not sure how they can justify that price when new Hot Toys figures, in the same sort of ballpark of detail and quality, retail for around $235 or less. Much like the new Batman and Superman figures. So I'm not sure how they can justify $270 for that. Also recently I got the Hot Toys DeLorean, which is a beautiful piece to have. I'm definitely glad I got it. I didn't ever get around to getting the 1989 Batmobile, which I do sort of regret, but I guess space-wise, I don't have all that much space for it anyway. So, but with Marty McFly here, I'm definitely glad to have this sort of set up in the display. Hopefully they do get around to doing a Doc Brown, because that's probably what's missing out of the original movie for me anyway. Down here, as I was saying before, Shockwave and Ramjet are coming, and they do look pretty damn good. But as you can see, overall the Transformer shelf here is getting very crowded, and I do hate that sort of overcrowded look. So I'll have to think of a way to sort of spread them out across the room somehow, without having to worry too much about dust. But I guess contributing to that problem is me getting into some of the Decepticon third-party figures that you can see here from Fans Toys, with Spotter, Grenadier, and I can't remember what they call Shrapnel. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But a Forager, which is aka Kickback, is coming out next. I do have that on order, so I'm not sure what else they're going to do regarding Decepticons, but of course the big missing thing is a Megatron in scale. So hopefully Takara get off their ass and actually get around to doing that. What else? I think that's pretty much it regarding a Q1 2016 update. Hopefully you guys can click that subscribe button and stay tuned for all the other reviews I've got coming up. There's still a heap of 1/6 scale stuff, Masterpiece Transformers, and a whole bunch of other sort of statues and action figures as well. So hopefully you like that quick look at what's happened over the last 3 months, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks again. Cheers.